congratulations.
Thank you.
How does this feel to you? Is it a little surreal?
Oh man, it's more than a little surreal. You know, I was born in Birmingham. You know, moved down to Pelham, and you know, my mom and dad came to this event. They got to come one time. They came when Joe Namath was put into the Hall, and in fact, I've got pictures with my mom and Joe Namath from that night. And you know, just to be here, to have your name associated with so many people. First of all, it's an unbelievable facility and exhibit. But when you look at the names from all these people from the state of Alabama who've brought recognition to the state of Alabama through sport, it's incredible. I mean, and it is overwhelming. I mean, you're talking Jesse Owens and Willie Mays and Hank Aaron and Bear Bryant, and to be alongside of I guess I'm the sixth Clemson coach, and 5 of us former Alabama players that went on to Clemson. It's very surreal, and I'm just enjoying the moment. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm just grateful. I'm so thankful and grateful. First of all, to have the opportunity to lead the program like Clemson, but grateful for my players, because you know that's why I'm here. You know, I'm grateful because I'm here because I've had so many unbelievable young men that believed in me and believed in the vision and believed in the path, and so I'm just a reflection of that, and a reflection of all the people who've shaped me over the years. And we had a little reunion, and my wife organized a thing last night. It was a little overwhelming, you know. I mean, my 6th grade teacher was there, you know. I mean, it just really special, because I'm a true product of a lot of people. You know, this is certainly, I mean, my name's in here, but everybody can take great pride in when they see my name, because I'm a product of a lot of people pouring into me, encouraging me, shaping me along the way. You know, family, coaches, teachers, mentors, and then obviously my staff that I've been blessed with, and all the many players that have played for me.
When you don't go back to that time when you were a kid and you come up with your parents, did you ever imagine, you know, one day you see your name sitting right there?
No.
I mean, when you walked in and saw that plaque and you read it, did you sit there and think back to all that stuff?
Absolutely. I was just here last year,
yeah.
You know, and it's just never something that's ever really crossed my mind. I've never thought about Hall of Fame. I've always just dreamed about, you know, being the best I can be, you know, impacting people's lives, making a different path for my family, and it's all I've ever, just chasing my dreams. I've never thought anything about this, but again, this is just a reflection of our journey that we've been on, and from all the hard work that a lot of people have put in to helping Coach Swinney, you know, be successful.
You know, just to tell you that I pay attention in the press conferences. You told a story shortly after you got hired about, you know, Bear Bryant and watching the Bear Bryant show with your dad, and doing that every Sunday. And now you're in the Hall of Fame, the same Hall of Fame that he's in. I mean, can you talk a little bit about that emotion for you?
Yeah, well, first of all, my dad obviously is not here in the flesh, but man, he is having a party. This is something that he's up in heaven just going, man, unbelievable. And you know, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around it, really. You know, I loved Coach Bryant. My coach, Coach Stallings, is in here. And then obviously Coach Howard, Coach Pell, Coach Ford, Hootie Ingram. It's a surreal feeling. And again, just thankful, very humbled by it, and so cool to meet the other people here, and just going to enjoy the weekend and just savor every second.
Now, what were you and Terrell talking about? I mean, I saw y'all doing a lot of interviews today.
We're just two old kindred wideouts that kind of hit it off. I've never met him, but we had a lot of fun, just talking about the journey. And he's an Alabama fan, and he's pulling against me the last 3 years, and so it was a lot of fun. We've got a lot of mutual acquaintances.
And then lastly, you know, you mentioned the Clemson coaches and all, 6 now. Is that kind of, I guess people are kind of surprised to hear the connection is that deep between Alabama and Clemson.
Yeah, and you know, and then just in the hall, you know, I think Jimmy Key is here as well, and then Bill Oliver, who was obviously a longtime coach at Clemson. So you got a lot of ties, but just take away the Hall of Fame here. If you really look at all the coaches who've coached at Clemson or Alabama and vice versa, it's unbelievable. Mm-hmm. You know, when I was a player in 1990 at Alabama and Gene Stallings came and took the job, you know, my receiver coach came from Clemson, Woody McCorvey. Mm-hmm. Our new D coordinator came from Clemson, Bill Oliver, Ellis Johnson, Danny Pearman, Chip Davis. There was all these people that came from Clemson. So I for the next 7 years, I heard so much about Clemson, you know, from all these guys and their time there. It's crazy how it's intertwined throughout the years.
All right, Coach. Hey, thanks very much and congratulations.
You got it.